Hi everyone, it's Amy May here. You are very welcome back to my channel. So it's been a while. I have actually recorded so many videos, well, vlogs that have just never made it past the editing stage. Sorry, it's bright out. And basically that's because I have been extremely busy. Like, life has just gotten really crazy, and I am prepping to return back to tour with Riverdance in 3 weeks, or just under 3 weeks. So yeah, it's about 9 AM, so I'm just a little bit later in getting started. Usually I like to be warming up at 9 AM, but I thought I'm gonna actually try and vlog the next couple of days and actually edit it this time. Hopefully just get more time to it, just between balancing like practicing my dancing every day, gym, Pilates, Instagram work, helping my family with their work, and trying to spend time with family and friends before I do leave for 4 months. I just feel like I haven't had much time at all. It's just been like run, crazy life. But for the most part at the minute, my day starts at like 7:30 or 8 AM. I just start a little bit later at the minute because my body needs more rest, because it's exercising more, and I am preparing for a tour, so I want to head into a tour not tired. I want to be rested but fit. And so then I practice from like 9 AM to whatever time it takes. I usually practice for about 3 hours and then have lunch. I like to practice my little sister during the day at the minute because she's off school, and again I will be gone in 3 weeks time, so she's learning some new material, choreography and stuff, so I want to help her with that before I do leave. And then it ends up just being a crazy evening of trying to work and get things done. So I hope that this vlog is mainly just to give you a little insight into the dancing side of things, like where I am 3 weeks out from a tour, what I do. So I'm going to show you, or just talk you a little bit through for a couple of days, you know, like what my warm-up is and what dances I'm doing. Like today I'm going to focus on, yesterday I done every dance in the show, so that was a really long practice, and it's good for my fitness, and it's good for like, okay, I can get through a show. I could probably get like through 3 shows at the minute because I done like each dance at least 3 times. But sometimes when you do those kind of practices, you don't feel like you've focused enough on a particular dance to see improvement in it. So today I'm focusing on Countess Kathleen and Heartland. So it's going to be a busy day, and I hope you enjoyed this vlog. It's not just going to be a today vlog, it's going to be over a stretch of time. For breakfast I will insert what I had, but I basically had gluten-free porridge oats and honey and nuts and fruit and peanut butter. That's the other thing I should say. I keep thinking I've already told you guys a lot of stuff, but that's because I've vlogged but I haven't edited. But I am on a completely gluten-free diet at the minute because I'm working with a nutritional therapist to help the symptoms of my endometriosis. So hopefully I will be able to update you a little bit on that as well, where I am with my endometriosis journey, recovering from surgery and all that stuff. Okay. As always, thank you so much for watching, and I hope you enjoy. Okay, so now I'm in the, we call it the shed. So it's basically like a shed that my parents kind of renovated and give it mirrors and some dance floor, so I could practice whenever I was like 14, and myself and my little sister used it to dance. So it's a really great space to have. Like, I'm so lucky and so grateful to have it. So now I'm just going to start the warming up process. I'm a little bit like cold and tired today. Don't know if you can hear the rain. The rain's crazy out there right now. So I'm going to start with skipping. I don't always start with skipping, but I like to do skipping like at least about 2 or 3 times a week because it's also really good for my ankles. So in case you missed that information, last year I broke a bone in my foot and tore a tendon in my foot. It's called the peroneal brevis, if anyone else has ever tore that tendon. And I also like nearly tore a ligament on the front of my foot, ATFL I think it's called. So it's basically, it was explained to me that it was just kind of hanging on there, like it almost tore but it didn't. So I have to do a lot of rehab and prehab now, I guess, to protect that foot, which I don't mind because in general it just keeps me on track with a lot of my fitness goals. So I'm going to start with skipping right now. As you can see, I'm in a nice warm hoodie. I'm actually going to layer up and put on leg warmers as well. I like to wear leg warmers for a long part of my training session. I wear them for nearly the entire day, but it's just basically to keep my muscles as warm as I can. And yeah, I'll just kind of film a little bit of my warming up process and kind of fill you in on what I'm doing. So first of all, I'm going to do some skipping, and then I'm going to do a bit of a dynamic warm up, so mobility rather than like a crazy warm up that tires me. I like to do like dynamic stretching and mobility work just so my muscles feel really good and they're switched on and ready to go.
Just where it was needed, gleaming black as night, cloistered in injustice, dead in the eye of time. No.
Okay, first full lead Countess Kathleen done for today. It was okay, but it wasn't like I wasn't warmed up enough for it to be considered good. The stamina was there, a lot of focus was there, which is good. I think heavy Countess is really good in like my capacios, but when I put on my new heavy shoes, they're slippy, they're heavy. It's like hard to like go for the clicks and things because I am sliding a little bit. So any Irish dancers out there will understand when you get new heavy shoes, it's just challenging at first. But for the most part, it was good. I'm going to run it straight away again now. In a little bit, maybe I'll video myself doing some dancing so you guys can see. But right now, at the moment, the plan is just do lots and lots and lots of Countess Kathleen's, light and heavy, and also in the new heavy shoes. I'll do the heavy part probably about 4 or 5 times in the new heavy shoes. So it's a big Countess Kathleen Heartland day, but Heartland doesn't require as much work as Countess Kathleen, so that's why I've started with Countess Kathleen. Okay, that's my update for now. Okay, so that Countess was better. It was so much sharper in the heavy shoe part, and in the light shoe part section, it was a lot more in the moment, like in the feeling in the dance, which is great. One thing I want to point out is I talked about my leg warmers. So mines go from like my thigh basically all the way down to the ankle. These black ones, I have short ones as well, but these are just really good for keeping your legs warm. However, they're extremely unattractive. So I'm going to take them off for this next Countess and maybe film little parts of it, as in I'll just let the camera film it and then I'll show some of it in the video for you guys to kind of just see how I practice in my little Capezio shoes. I'm not wearing my pumps and heavy shoes right now, but I will be before the day's out. Watched it back, so I didn't feel as happy with it as what I did with the previous one. So maybe my body was just a bit tired, which is not good enough. Like, I shouldn't be tired after only like 3 dances. But I did have a bad sleep last night, so that could also be a factor. So it's important, like whenever you are training, and at the moment, like I do feel like I'm training at quite a high intensity in terms of like rehabbing my foot, making sure it's okay, looking after my body so that it is like well rested is such a priority for me, because then that means I dance better and I'll go into tour healthier, which means I'll just have a better tour in general. So with that Countess Kathleen, I'm questioning if like I was like well enough rested last night, because I went to bed late last night because I went to cinema. So I was in bed like not until maybe like 12:30, probably didn't fall asleep until 1 AM, and then up again at 7:30. So not enough hours sleep, and I can feel it in my dancing. Now, there was some good points, some bad points. It was really good to watch it and see things that aren't as good as what they need to be. In general, I just think my legs don't look like they're pulled up enough, tight enough, like strong enough. So bit of work to do in the next 3 weeks. But yeah, hopefully you enjoyed seeing that little clip, and hopefully in like 3 weeks time I'll have posted another video and you'll see improvement in me, which is what I'm hoping. So right now I'm going to do a few more of the light parts of Countess Kathleen, and then the heavy shoes are going on, and that's when the hard work really begins, because then I'm going to do 4 Countess Kathleen heavy shoe parts, and then I'll start Heartland, which will probably look about maybe like 5 Heartlands. So by the end I'll be like dead. Okay guys, I'll keep practicing. Hi guys, so I've just finished up for today. I got on pretty good. I kind of had a change in plan. So basically, after I done like the full countesses in the little capezios, I was supposed to go on and do the heavy countesses like 4 times in my heavy shoes. But then I started fixing at my countess slip jig. So I was working on it for about 30 minutes or so. I fixed one part that I really like. Not necessarily fix, but just try to improve and make better. But it took me a lot of time, and then it kind of cooled me down because I was working on arms. But then I got into the heavy shoes, done the Countess heavies, and then done Heartland. But my goal was to do like 5 Heartlands, but I only done 3. And basically the new heavy shoes were just hurting me too much, which I feel really silly saying because I've only practiced for like 2.5 hours today, and when I'm in rehearsals I'll probably be in for like 6 or 7 hours. So I just need to like build up the strength in my legs to be doing a lot longer days. I forgot to show you this earlier. So basically each day, or the night before, I set out like my goals for my practice, and then I take gratification and if I can tick it off. So today I had set out to like warm up obviously every day, then Countess Kathleen times 3, then heavies times 3, in the heavy shoes a heavy part, and then Heartland times 5. So I basically got that done. I got a little extra done because I done Rail Around the Sun, and I done Trip Countess Kathleen as well, and also I fixed up Countess Kathleen. So that's good. It's good to achieve your goals. It's good to set out plans. So I'll write out a little bit for tomorrow what I want to get done, and I like doing it like after the practice the day before, because it's kind of in your head what you need to work on, and then close the book on that day, go stretch. I'll do a big long stretch now, and then have some lunch, and then I'm actually going to Donegal Town this evening with my mum and my sister. They're going to dance class, and myself and my mum might just go for like a walk or something, maybe get a coffee, something nice like that. Okay, thanks for joining me a little bit on my practice today, and I'll keep you updated throughout the day. So yeah, I'm all showered, all cleaned up and changed, and it's lunchtime, and I'm just heading out to my dad's garden here because he is growing some vegetables, and I'm just going to check to see if he has some fresh lettuce for today's lunch. So here we are out at the garden. If you followed me on YouTube last year, you would have seen this garden, and I see some lettuce. Yay! So he's got some lettuce leaves today. He likes me to use them up pretty quickly because they, you know, they don't keep as well, or like little insects will come to eat it. So it's just such a glorious day today. It's beautiful. So I might sit out here for lunch, but it's just such a beautiful day. I'm just realizing I probably look pretty dreadful, but I just haven't taken time to like put makeup or anything on today. So lunchtime I'm going to make up like a giant salad so that I can have it for a few lunches over the next few days. Okay, so into the salad bowl is going to go lettuce from my dad's garden, spinach, some celery, you can hear the dog growling in the background, some tomatoes. I actually prefer cherry tomatoes, but I've just checked there's none left. Some strawberries and salads are so good. Some cucumber, some spring onion, and then I also have avocado for my wraps. I'm going to make a wrap or a pita, but I'll show you that in a minute. Right now I'm just going to chop up lots of salad, so that it's in my fridge for anyone who wants it. All the veggies in there, all the goodness. Right now you can only really see the strawberries, but lots of goodness in there. So I have these guys. They're gluten-free, wheat-free, dairy-free, vegan-friendly pita pockets. So probably they're quite small, and I'm very hungry after dancing, so I'm probably going to have 2 of these guys with some chicken and salad. So sometimes I'll just cook up chicken breasts, and then I'll just keep them for lunches and stuff. So I done that this Sunday. Today's Monday, so it's just a little bit of lunch prep. So I have the cooked chicken now, so it's ready to just go into wraps, pasta, pita pockets, whatever it may be. As you can see, these guys are really quite small, so now I'm just going to load it up with the salad, the chicken, and then this is currently my favorite like dressing combo. So this is vegan mayo, it's got no gluten. The same with this is some sweet chili, 0 gluten as well. So I just put a little bit of both on top of my wrap. It's very tasty. Also have to stay away from caffeine at the moment to help my endometriosis, so I'm gonna have some decaf coffee with some almond milk. Voila, that's it. So they're actually gonna be very messy to eat, but they're so delicious. Bit of a sore foot today, so it was fine. Like I could totally push on under, if it was at pressure like time, like I'd be totally able to push on, but I just made the decision to like give it a little bit of rest and book in for physio. So I'm going to physio right now, so I'll update you on how I get on. Good morning. I look terrible. I have a bad head. It's 8 AM. I'm still in my pajamas, but I'm just getting set up for the day. Yeah, so right now I'm having some lemon and hot water. It's a new thing that my nutritional therapist, I'm working with a nutritional therapist to help with my endometriosis, and it's something I would have done in the morning. You've probably seen in other vlogs, I would have had like lemon, honey, ginger in hot water because I actually really enjoy it, but she said to like commit to doing it every single day, and I really enjoy it. So having my hot water and lemon now. I also have to take some supplements in the morning, basically just to help with my gut and stuff, to get it back on track after having an operation. My operation was a laparoscopic abdominal operation, which basically means they put like a camera and instruments into your tummy, and then they cut out the endometriosis. Sorry if that sounds really graphic, but I'm not going to show you the exact supplements because I wouldn't want to like influence anyone into buying. If you know, if people are like watching this and want to like buy the supplements I'm taking, I wouldn't want them to, you know, buy supplements that they might not necessarily need, but they should be seeking advice for. So basically a lot of my stuff is anti-inflammatory related, and like gut, like to help my gut just kind of reset after having an operation. So lemon and hot water for now. I'm gonna drink this, and then I'm gonna have some breakfast. I actually haven't decided what I want today. I just change my breakfast almost every day now because I love breakfast. It's my favorite meal in the morning, but I was getting very bored of my typical breakfast since I went gluten-free, so now I've been trying to mix it up a little. Okay, I'll keep you posted. So I went with all the goodness. So gluten-free porridge oats, and then I cooked those, and then peanut butter, or sorry, almond butter, crunchy almond butter, some yogurt, that's coconut yogurt, so it's dairy free, strawberries, raspberries, and lots of seeds. Oh, and honey. So this is my breakfast this morning, and I'm going to have some decaf coffee as well, just because I love the taste and smell of coffee in the morning, but I'm off caffeine. Hi everyone, hopefully you can hear me. There's a bit of sound. But yeah, right now I'm just dressed. I finished reading my book a little bit this morning. I like to read like about 5 to 10 pages in the morning, and then I was just having some finishing my coffee whilst my mum was having tea, so that kind of slowed me down a bit, but I don't mind because it's less than 3 weeks until I leave, so I'm just soaking up as much time with my family as possible. So right now this morning I am just tying up my hair and getting ready to practice. So I like to practice first thing every day because then it's done, and then I can get any work I need to do done, and I just like to prioritize my dancing. It puts me in better mood, like it makes me feel like, yes, I've got it done, I've been productive, like I'm working towards my goals of being fit and ready for tour. So that's good. Just like to tie my hair up out of the way. Sometimes I like to just split my hair in the middle and pull it back. Other days I'll literally just whip it back up. I don't really do makeup for when I'm practicing. I'm just seeing that bit. Yeah, so I don't really do makeup for when I'm practicing, but sometimes I just like to put on a little bit of concealer. Because I just like, when I look in the mirror and watching myself dance, I like to think like I look and feel good. So that's my only real reason for doing it. Just because I have like dark under eyes, so just wakens me up a bit. Using the camera as a mirror, which is weird. You can really see my freckles today. That's kind of the areas I do. And then I just dab it in with a wet beauty blender. Super quick and handy. I actually have to put on makeup for like Zoom meetings later, so I'll definitely not be putting on some now. Then a little bit of blush, just to waken me up. I'm not sure why it keeps kind of going out of focus. A little bit of blusher, little cream blusher. As you can see, I just kind of put it on super quick. And just put it on my lips as well. That's it. I'm ready to go. Just need to fix this, warm up and get going with my dancing. I'll fill you in on how physio went last night too, once I'm out in the dance studio. Hi guys, so I'm in the dance studio now. I thought I'd give you a little update on how my physio session went last night, and also this top, it probably looks weird, but it says dance first, think later. My auntie bought it home to me from Australia years ago, and it's always just like a nice go-to. It's really comfy when you're dancing. So yeah, last night physio went really well. I don't have much to be worried about with my foot at all, but that's why I like to like get in with physio quite quickly, because then you just know what you're working with. And like, I find with like little niggly things, they only become an injury if you leave them untreated, or if you don't do the exercises or whatever you're supposed to do. So basically my right foot is the foot that I broke the bone in and tore the tendon last year, almost exactly a year ago, so about 11 months ago. And then after my practice on Wednesday, which is the first day I started vlogging this, I danced for almost about 3 hours, and afterwards I just felt a lot of pain in my heel, so just right there. I've had plantar fasciitis before, which is basically where like the tendons are all kind of inflamed and sore, and I know this tendon is tore, so I just thought maybe that was occurring. But basically my physio Charlie, who is just unbelievable, he's a bit of a legend, he had just said that it was probably more like the start of it, so it was good to just get it looked at. Basically the only real issue is a tight calf muscle, and I've been doing a lot of calf raises and using weights to do calf raises to protect my foot, and also just been dancing a lot, and when I dance I usually dance up there, so that is basically what's wrong. And then he explained about like having like a lot of flexibility dorsiflexion, so I just have to do stretches and stuff to make sure that there's a lot of room or flexibility within my dorsiflexion range, and just take off the pressure off my foot when I'm landing and stuff. So that's the plan. So today it doesn't feel 100% yet. Obviously it's only about like day 2 of it being sore, but it feels really good after seeing him last night. He like rubbed out everything, like softened all the tissue up, so that's amazing. So what I'm going to do now, or today, is like a really good warm up. Get this muscle nice and warm on both sides, do all the stretches that he gave me, and then do a practice. So my practice might be a bit different today, depending on how it feels. I have a feeling that light shoes is going to feel worse on it, because there's a lot of jumping and landing and all the rest. So I might make my new heavy shoes a priority today and just do a lot of repetition of the heavy shoe parts of Riverdance. which can also be quite hard work, but it's work I need to do. So yeah, that's my update right now. I'm just going to put on a little bit of deep heat. This isn't my favorite kind of muscle massage lotion at all, but it's the first one that I found this morning. I think my brother has my Voltarol one somewhere. It's my favorite. So I'm just going to pop that on my heel and then get warming up, and I shall hopefully update you as the practice carries on. Mobility kind of warm-up workout, I'm going to do some of the stretches that I was given from physio last night to help with my foot. Hi guys, so I'm about 3/4 way through my practice and I forgot to update you all. But basically today I've done Reel Around the Sun twice, Riverdance slip jig 5 times, Riverdance heavies 3 times. From next week on I'll start doing, I was doing this in my capezios anyways, like slip jig into heavy shoe, but I just haven't done an actual quick change of shoes yet. But from next week on I'll be doing everything basically in shoes, so all the quick changes from light shoes to heavy shoes. But yeah, so I done 2 Reel Around the Sun, 5 Riverdance slip jigs, 3 Riverdance heavy shoes, Countess Kathleen, light shoe twice. I had my new heavies on, but they're kind of scaring me a bit. They're making me feel like I'm not ready. So just to like get that confidence boost, I have the old shoes on now to do Anna Olivia and heavy Countess for the rest of the day. So I'm about 2 hours into practice. I'm almost finished. I don't think I'm going to do the full 3 hours today. I usually don't like make myself do 2 hours, 3 hours, 4 hours, whatever. It just happens to be whatever amount of time it takes. To increase my fitness, I like to like push through the dances as quick as I can, but then also I'm trying to remember that I'll be in rehearsals, which is a really long day, so I'm trying to get my body fit for that. But then in rehearsals I won't be dancing as much because there's so many people, there's so much happening. So what I do in 3 hours is spread out with 6 or 7 hours, if that makes sense. So right now it's Countess Kathleen heavy shoe time, then Anna Olivia, and then stretch. The rest of my plans for today is to practice my little sister. Then I have some editing to do for Instagram content. I need to put on like makeup and stuff because I have filming to do, and I'd like to try and edit some of this vlog. And then my cousin has returned home from England, so myself, my sister Riley, and another one of my cousins is heading to Derry to meet up with her and her sisters, so that'll be really nice. So that's my plans for the rest of the day. For dinner, I'm having gluten-free pasta with cucumber, tomatoes, spring onion, celery, some avocado and some turkey steak. So I fried some turkey steak, so I'm really looking forward to this. High protein, some good fats, and then some fibre and kind of the gluten-free pasta to fill me up. I'm all ready to go see my cousins. A little bit of a rush to get ready, and I'm not sure I'm like happy with how I look, but it's fine. Just usual me, kind of natural makeup, a little bit smoky eye, hair still drying out. Borrowed my mum's yellow blazer. I'll show you my dress because I love it. This is my dress. It's from Stradivarius or Bershka. I think it's Stradivarius, yeah. And then these are kind of old shoes from River Island, but they tend to bring out a pair similar every year. So that's my outfit. Morning guys, I slept with my French braids in last night. I'm just making up my porridge, and today I've slid a little bit dark chocolate into it. So I'm all ready to go, all ready to practice today. Today's going to involve a lot of wearing the new heavy shoes. I'm just going to wear them down, wear them in, get used to them, and they will increase my overall fitness as well for wearing the old heavy shoes. Like, they'll feel so much lighter and stuff when I do put them on, so I'll be dancing better in those. Well, that's the plan. So yes, lots and lots of heavy shoes today, and of course my slip jigs as well, and hopefully I have a good practice. I've just finished all my trip dances, which I was happy with how they went. The difficult thing with trip at the minute is not my fitness or my stamina, it's just making sure I'm doing the heads, arms at the exact moment that they have to be done, just making sure everything's very precise, and kicking my bum at the right time, dropping all my heels, all that kind of stuff. So all my trip stuff is done for today. I'm about an hour into practicing, so now I'm heading on to lead material, and whilst I'm in my capises, I'm going to do some slip jigs, and then I'm going to get into my heavy shoes and just work really hard in those today. Okay, just finished I Love You. I've done 3 of those like back to back in my new heavy shoes, so it wasn't as good as what I want it to be. It needs to be better in the next like 3 weeks, but it could be worse. Like, there's good points about it. Like, there's a lot that I'm grateful for in terms of what my hard work has done, and then there's a lot that I'm like, I worked too hard for that not to be good. So just have to keep pushing. Light shoes were really good today. I was so happy with those. Lots of feeling, lots of flow, like just really in the moment with them. So yeah, I'm really delighted about that. There's still a lot in Riverdance I'm not connecting well to. Like, I prefer the choreography in Countess at the minute. So maybe just have to have another little look at River and see if there's anything that I can make changes to without like drastically changing it. That's all my updates for now. I'm moving on to, excuse me, heavy Countess. Like banging out a lot of those just to get my legs used to it. Hi guys, so I finished all the dancing. I'm just doing a bit of a calf stretch here as I talk to you guys. It's the one the physio gave me this week for my heel. So I'm still a bit puffed. I'm very sweaty. But today went well. It went better than I expected because I wasn't feeling well yesterday. I had a bit of an endometriosis flare up this weekend, and I was just worried that was going to really translate through in my dancing. But just being really careful with food and everything yesterday, and rest, just giving myself all the nutrients and everything I needed, I feel good today. I'm not where I want to be. I have to be honest, like, I wish I was dancing a little bit fitter. Don't necessarily think better, like, I think it's all there, it's just getting it in the full things. And like, in fairness to me, I've been doing full outs for like 5 weeks. Like, I haven't been diddly-dally, and I've been doing full dances. So hopefully it pays off and just stands by me, but I just wish I was dancing a little bit better. But I still have just over 2 weeks to go, and a lot can happen in 2 weeks, and it's important to peak at the right time. Like, you don't want to peak too early either. So hopefully, fingers crossed, the next 2.5 weeks I'm exactly where I want to be. So right now I'm just gonna go and get my little sister to stretch. She likes to stretch with me. She used to stretch for dancing too. So after a kind of quick pace day, practiced, unwinded, had some lovely soup, and then we done the face masks, and then I got ready to go out for a lovely family meal. So tonight I'm wearing a red dress that I love, and I'll show you in the mirror. I only just received it in the post today. It's from Stradivarius. I've been wearing it a lot recently. I don't always go for red, but then when I purchase it, I actually love wearing it. So this is it. It's very bloat friendly. I'm not sure if you guys can see, I'm having an endometriosis flare up. So it kind of hides that, which is really nice. Then I've had these wedges for a very long time. I'm pretty sure they're from Topshop. As always, I just go with the same makeup, just like very neutral. I've been doing a little bit more of a smokier eye recently, which I like. And yeah, it's just so exciting to wear red for a change. I'm always wearing green. Hi everybody. So we had such a lovely family meal. I'm back in my room in my pajamas and I am exhausted tonight. It's not often I say that. I'm usually like the type of person who's like, I can do anything, like I can keep going, whereas tonight now I've just like crashed. But I had a really busy day. I wasn't going on that much sleep is what I needed to be going on, so tonight's plans is a little bit of TV just to unwind, and then a very early night and just sleep until I wake. I'm not going to set any alarms. It's Sunday tomorrow, and then a really good practice. Like, I'm looking forward to my practice tomorrow. I know this vlog probably hasn't been that interesting. Like, I had planned to talk a little bit more about my endometriosis and my journey, and then I've just been so busy I keep forgetting to vlog. But tonight at dinner I made sure that it was a gluten-free meal, but my stomach is very sore and agitated, so that's very frustrating. It's really hard to dance as well when your tummy's quite heavy and nauseated, I find. But I'm gonna try and just like give my body a really good rest tonight, and hopefully it feels better tomorrow, and hopefully I can give you like a super positive update tomorrow. For this evening, that's all my updates. I'm gonna stretch now as I watch TV just in my pajamas, just totally chill out and get an early night. I can't wait to climb back into my bed. That brings us to the end of the vlog. I'm just about to practice here again today. I've done some Pilates the last couple of days, which I really enjoyed. I filmed myself practicing a little bit doing light shoe yesterday for you. I've just included it in the video. But I just thought I'd end this vlog before I get started on practicing today, because I'm eager to get the vlog posted. I have a feeling it'll not post to about a week before I go to tour, when really it's like less than just under like about 2 weeks until tour now. But I hope you enjoyed this vlog. I hope you enjoyed seeing how I kind of stay motivated every day to dance, and I love to dance, and little insight into how I practice. Before I head away to tour, I am going to try and film a little bit about packing, final bits of practicing, any kind of prep I'm doing to head on tour, and hopefully you will enjoy seeing that. For now, thank you so much for watching. Be sure to hit subscribe if you would like to follow me on my journey whilst I tour the UK with Riverdance. I hope to do weekly vlogs of showing you kind of behind the scenes of touring, what I get up to, The first week will be very busy with rehearsals, so I might not do much vlogging that week, but hopefully from there on after I can include bits of rehearsals and show you my life on tour. So I'm really looking forward to that, and I think it'll be really interesting content on YouTube. If you like this video, make sure you hit the like button and share this video with dancers or anyone that you think might be interested in seeing behind the scenes of what a dancer does getting ready for tour. And be sure to follow me on my journey across the UK with Riverdance until Christmas time. As always, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye!